This is Hood Menace. It's currently 9:10 July or 9:10 January 2nd, 2019. I've never done one of these before. I just want to talk for a second, and I'm sorry if you can hear my fan going, or not my fan. Sorry if you can hear I have the air conditioner on, so my room gets hot. I need to go to sleep so I can go to work, but I need to talk about some things that's been on my chest recently, and something I just I don't know. Right now I'm sitting on my bed in the dark and just kind of thinking to myself, trying to fall asleep, and I've never actually recorded any of these. I've never put my thoughts out there, and even though this will be uploaded to my channel, I doubt anybody will listen. But that's okay. It's for me. I'm not depressed. I'm not in a dark place, but 2018 just ended, and right now, it's a good idea to kind of look back at 2018 and see what happened and see where I went wrong and see how I can move forward and how I can be better. If this is your first video you're watching of me, I don't know why it would be, but welcome. My name is subject to change, but for now, Hooded Menace. I'm a rapper, self-proclaimed, I guess, self-employed also, by that title at least. I'm 18, and I live in the United States. Last year, kind of a roller coaster ride for me, emotionally speaking, because some things, I don't know. When I say last year, I don't mean just 2018. I mean the end of 2017 to the end of 2018. Kind of like May of May of 2017 to now, I guess. January 2nd, January 2nd of 2019. Nobody's gonna listen to this. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get more songs out. I've been dicking around with some stuff. I have stuff set up. I need time to do some things. Anyway, enough about that. You guys hear about that enough on my Instagram. Recently, I have, when I say recently, I mean a couple months since what? I want to say October and November of last year. I've been a lot more happy. I've tried to change my outlook on specific subjects. I've tried to change my outlook on how I look at life in general. I've tried to change my outlook on just anything in general, on basically just, I was a very pessimistic type of person. I've kind of always just kind of been pessimistic, and I basically flipped my scope and became optimistic. And I don't know if anyone's ever tried this, to do the opposite of who you are, but it's very interesting because I can see like what changed and what's happened and what's going on. Um, Sorry, I'm wiggling. Anyway, one of the things that happened was I noticed anything that would happen, I would always try to look at it in a positive light. If something went wrong, or if something didn't go exactly as I planned, or something just, you know how it is, something didn't work, something didn't do what it was supposed to. And when that happened, I tried to flip the formula. Instead of feeling like crap and like, oh man, I should have done this, I should have done that, I, you know, coulda, woulda, shoulda type of thinking, I tried to switch it to everything is a lesson. I tried to switch my thinking to everything is a lesson. Everything is a lesson. I went from saying, oh, okay, so, for example, let's say I was doing the dishes and I dropped a plate or something and it broke, shattered everywhere. Normally, I would get pissed at myself and beat myself up over it and just get irritated and be like, why are you doing this? Are you an idiot? Are you stupid? Why can't you? How hard is it to hold onto a plate? Like, it's not that hard. It was dry. How hard is it? And I just beat myself up over it, and I go to sleepless nights. So what I would try to do, same example, I dropped a plate and it shattered, broke everywhere. I would try to flip the script, needless to say, so to speak, and be like, no, oh, okay. Instead of getting angry, I'd immediately stop. Something that I found very relaxing is taking my thumbs, both of them, and just rotating them in a circular motion while holding all my fingers still. For some reason, that kind of it's weird. It just kind of helps me think. And I was like, okay, what can I do next time not to break this plate? Next time, make sure not only is the plate dry, but my hands are dry. Make sure I'm not holding it at a funny angle or something that makes me uncomfortable or makes my fingers buckle. I just try to do that, and it's been working. It's been working. I don't want to say I'm happier than I was, but I have noticed that I'm a lot more agreeable on things. I'm not such a little prick. And that could be just because I had a lot of stress lifted, or maybe because me looking at things in a different light worked. But as I said, that is very recent. And I'm going to talk about something that I'm going to put into a song. I don't know whenever I'm ready. And I'm going to make it and release it. Hopefully sometimes this year. Actually, I'll probably do it on the anniversary of. And here we go. This year, in August, it will be 2 years since my grandpa passed away. Okay. Anyway, it'll be 2 years in August since my grandfather passed away. And I'm just wondering, how long does it take? How long does it take before it stops hurting? How long does it take before I can say it's done? How long does it take before I can remember that when I call his phone number, he's not gonna answer? Or what about, how long will it take for me to forget that I'm never gonna get another birthday card that says, from Grandma and Grandpa? How long is it gonna take for me to forget that he's no longer gonna wear his stupid sweater he wears on Christmas? How long is it gonna take me to forget that I'm never gonna smell his cologne again or feel his chest hair, because he liked to wear those 3 button-ups, but he'd always had it splayed wide open, when we'd always give him a big old hug. How long is it gonna take me to forget what his handlebar mustache looked like? How long is it gonna forget before I forget how long is it gonna take when I don't even remember his voice? And that's the thing that I don't know how much longer, because this is a very bad personality trait, but I have the personality trait of, if something bothers me, if something really gets to me, if I'm angry, if I'm upset, if I'm sad, if I'm depressed or whatever, I bury it. I don't hide it. I bury it. And I don't let it out. The problem with that is, eventually those things pop and I have an outburst. And my grandfather's death is one of the things that I have yet to come to terms with still, 2 years after. It still gets hard to say, Grandpa used to do this, Grandpa used to do that. If Grandpa was here, he'd say that. I don't understand. Let me put this into perspective when I say burying my emotions. When he died, we went to the funeral. I cried once. And in 2 years, I've only cried once. I have not cried for that long. There is no way in hell that is healthy. And every single morning when I wake up, I always say good morning, Grandpa. And every single night I go to bed, I say good night. And I don't really care if you believe in ghosts or whatever, but I know he's there. Sometimes I get a feeling, if I'm stressed out or just thinking about weird things, sometimes I'll get this emotion of just pure kind of just joy. And I just feel good, and I get a familiar feeling, and sometimes I get a specific smell and I know where it's coming from. I can't, I don't know what to feel when it comes to this. I've known my grandfather my entire life. I have pictures of when I was a baby before I can even remember he was there. I'm the oldest of my set of cousins on his side of the family. I'm the only one that don't have memories of him, as many memories of him at least, and we have a newborn in our family that will never know who he is. He will only see pictures, and he will only see stories, or hear stories rather. He will never know. He'll never know. I'm sure years from now, when he's fully able to understand, we'll tell him about how Grandpa had no sense of fashion at all. Zero. Just things you think about. I'm gonna tell you a memory I have that really, really bothers me. It disturbs me, it upsets me. He died in 2017 when I was in my senior year. Actually, it was the second week of school when he passed away. That school year, I almost failed. And I made a promise to myself in May that I would graduate, that I would walk that aisle, that I would hold that diploma, and I would be proud. My family came down, and even though I had this overwhelming sense of joy that I did it, that I had stayed up every single night of May till 1, 2, 3 in the morning drinking coffee and then waking up at 6 to go back to school just to make sure that I passed. I grinded my ass off. I did everything right. And comes graduation night, my grandfather liked to wear these stupid button-ups with Hawaiian stuff or Hawaiian flowers and stuff like that just were dumb. I wore something like that underneath my cap and gown. And when I got into that stage, I had this feeling of I did it. And then my name was called, and I walked up and I grabbed my diploma and I walked off that stage. And I realized that my grandfather wasn't there. Physically, he never got to see it. He never got the chance. He wasn't there. Physically, I know he was there, but I couldn't see him. I could see him. I remember getting home that night, and even though I was so happy, I still just felt this emotional weight. I just felt this emptiness. Because I could hear my family downstairs. My mom, my dad, my brother, my grandma, my aunt, my cousins. But I could not hear my grandpa's. And I know I never understood when people said this. Or I understood, but I was naive. I was so naive. I understand now. I understand when people say, I would give anything in the world, anything, everything. I would give. I would. I can't even say what I would give because there's nothing I wouldn't. Just to hear him say one more word. Just to hear his voice one more time. I like it when I get the feeling of happiness that comes over me, and the feeling and the smell of his cologne. Sometimes I like that. I like that a lot, but it can't be the real thing. If I just want to hear him say one thing. I just want to hear him say something. I would give everything. I would give my eyes. I would give my brain. I would tear off each individual finger and toenail. Slowly, just to hear him say one word again. Anything. It doesn't even have to be good. It can be something stupid. I never understood the term, you don't know what you have until it's gone. Until the day my grandfather passed away. I'm not angry anymore. I don't hate God, but I still have an emptiness inside of me that I'd really like to go away now. So I'd like to ask my question again. When does it stop? I've been recording now for almost 25 minutes. Nobody will watch this all the way through. I just want you to know that 2019 is it's my year. I want to grow my channel exponentially. I want to make super good music for you guys. I want to live a dream. I want to release I want to release songs. I do. I want to do stuff. I want to release songs. I want to open up a talk show on Tuesdays. I want to, there's so many things I want to do and so many things that I can't say yet because they're still in the works. They're still in my head, but trust me, I'm going to get this out. I have to get it out. Anyway. I appreciate every single one of you. Don't worry, the songs, everything are coming. I'm currently actually working on some new channel art. I'm trying to learn some new programs on my PC. I've never used a PC before. It's pretty difficult. I get home, I only have 4 hours, and I have to go back to sleep. Anyway. Yeah, I'm making some more channel art, making versed, I'm getting versed in creating videos and making subtitles for my songs and all that kind of stuff. It's real interesting stuff, I know. Riveting. But anyway, I'm just saying that I'm still here, and I'm working, and I appreciate every single one of you guys that stops by. If you made it to the end of this video, my very first Inner Thoughts video, I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you, even the people that don't click on these videos, even the people I know that are just subscribed because they're my friends. I appreciate everybody, and if you guys can help me and just spread me out a little bit, if you if you have a friend or something, just say, hey, check out this guy. Any support helps. In fact, you just clicking on my videos is a help. On another note, it's been almost, I think, 2 years or 3 years since I released the song Severed Ties on my channel. That has done amazingly well. I believe it's over 200 views now, which is insane. I can't believe people are still watching it. Like, you guys are still listening to that? It's kind of cool. Yeah, whatever. I'm sorry. Anyway, this has been Hidden Menace, and this has been my Inner Thoughts. I appreciate you. I love all you guys. I love how you continue to love and support me. And I will. Don't worry. I have a channel announcement, hopefully coming Saturday or Sunday. So keep an eye posted out. That will be like a professional video that I make. I don't have a camera, so unfortunately you won't be able to see my ugly mug. But I'll find a picture of something. But it'll be professionally recorded with an actual microphone and stuff. This is just something that I had to talk about. So anyway, I appreciate you all. If you made it to the end, thank you. And just, I need to stop. Because if I keep going, I'll go for another hour and a half just saying thank you. So yeah, anyway. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, evening, night, whenever you're watching this. Thank you.